Here are 3 reasons your commander deck sucks. Number 1, your main deck is disconnected from your win cons. Every card that isn't card draw, interaction, or ramp needs to be enabled or enable your win con. Even if that value card is powerful, may be synergistic with the rest of your deck, if it doesn't enable or can be enabled by your win cons, don't play it because it won't help you win. Let's give an example. Let's say your commander is Omnath, Locus of All. The deck wants to amass a big board state of multicolored creatures that can be ramped out by Omnath. And the deck wins by casting either Titanian Strike, Chroma's Will, Triumph of the Hordes, or Embercleave. In that scenario, a value card like Zimone and Dina is disconnected from your win cons and therefore should be cut. Despite Z&D being a 3-color creature that passes the vanilla test, it doesn't help your board state. In fact, its activated ability hurts your board state. In addition, Embercleave and Titanian Strike and Triumph of the Hordes care about having a couple big creatures for the Infect and the Double Strike, and Z&D aren't big enough. Instead, you should play a card like Soul of Emancipation. It's big, gets rid of threats, and has 3 colors. I know it sounds stupidly simple, but it's embarrassing how long I was making this mistake. Number 2, you have your card categories in the wrong card slots in your mana curve. Even if your mana curve is a perfect bell curve, if the wrong cards are taking up those slots, it's not really a perfect mana curve. Ramp interaction should be cheap, between 1 to 3 mana, because you need ramp in the early game, and you can get the interaction spells you need for 1 to 3 mana, so there's no reason to pay the extra 4 to 6 mana. While your board wipes and card draw should be between 4 to 6 mana. 4 is as cheap as board wipes get, and the more big costed card draw spells will allow you to draw into your win cons and whatever piece you're digging for, and an opt just doesn't have that same effect. That value and win con cards should fill in the gaps in that curve. This isn't a hard and fast rule, like you can play a Gilded Lotus even though it's a 5 mana ramp spell. But this is just my opinion, and I promise you it's better to take this advice than casting 5 mana interaction spells. To implement this, just look at the mana curve in Mox Field or lay out all the cards in your deck and double check each card category is in the right spot. Number 3, your deck is trying to do too much and therefore isn't doing one goal efficiently. I once had a Sidisi, I hope I pronounced that right, Sidisi mill deck, and my themes were mill, zombie tribal, mill synergies like flashback and undergrowth, etc., and reanimation and reclaim effects like long rest. And the deck spun a bunch of differently sized wheels, so the card didn't drive well. So decide one theme to be your main theme, and then have at max 2 other side themes. For example, in my Optimus Prime deck, I have my main theme being small evasive creatures that can be pumped by Optimus Prime, and my side themes are artifact, sack outlets, and plus encounter synergies. Keep it simple. And that's all 3. I hope this helps you in your commander career, and try not to die.